Hi everyone, this is Sandy Reese with StampinCrew.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Thanks so much for joining me for another video tutorial. I've been featuring the Yeti to Party stamp set over the last couple of videos. I still have lots more to show you on ways that this is super versatile. Starting September 1st, we're going to have a set of dies that goes with this, also at a bundled price. So if you already have this, you can just buy the dies. If you don't, make sure to put it on your wish list because you are going to want this stamp set and these awesome dies that go with it. Okay, so there's just a few days left of Celebration, so just remember orders of $50 or more are going to earn free products from Celebration. We have 2 releases, so make sure to check out my my Stampin' Up! Website below. And make sure to click subscribe to the link at the bottom of my description so that you don't miss out on future videos, because even after today, I have more to show you using this Yeti to Party stamp set. All right, so one of the best things about this, Saturday, I did a Halloween card and we paired it with a couple other stamp sets. This goes with a lot of stamp sets. So today, I'm gonna use the Campology stamp set. If any of you know what I'm gonna do, you can post it in the comments. But I am super excited about this one. All right, so we're going with some earth tone colors today. So our base is going to be Early Espresso. All right, I've got a stack of blocks over here. I've got a white piece for the inside. We'll stamp that in a minute. I have a piece of Old Olive. Now I've run this through the Timber 3D embossing folder. If you can see the texture on that. I've done it going this way, but you could do it this way too. This is one of our new Celebration items, so you can earn this for free with a $50 order. I'm looking for adhesive. Here it is. Okay, so we're just going to adhere this down, and measurements, as usual, with supplies will be on my blog with the link in the description. Okay, I have a slightly smaller piece of Early Espresso for my mat, and then I have a piece of white for my background. So let's do a little stamping. So from the Campology set, I'm using this great tree background. Now you could use markers to do different greens and browns. I'm just using Old Olive. We're going simple today with our background. It won't look simple, but it is. All right. We're gonna stamp it off a little bit on the left, and we can do maybe another stamp right there. That overlaps there just a hair, but we're not gonna see that, so don't worry about it. Then I'm going to take a sponge dauber. We're gonna do just a little bit of sponging on the bottom, just to color in our ground. Okay. Well, all right, next we're going to add a little color to our sky using Balmy Blue and a blending brush. And this is not gonna be heavy sponging. Do you hear me, you heavy spongers? This is very light sponging just to add a little color to the sky. I want a little bit more. Okay, a little bit of blue. And you can just color right over those trees. It won't affect the color of the trees. It's just gonna add in that blue behind it. All right. I have a sentiment. We're gonna do that last. Okay. So we'll just adhere this down. I'm not going to pop up this layer because we're popping up other things, so I don't want it too thick to go in the mail. Okay, isn't that cute? Just this card by itself is perfect, but we're going to make it a lot more fun. Okay, so I have a piece of white. It's just a scrap, no specific measurements. but we have this Yeti, and we are going to make him into a Bigfoot. If you haven't guessed already, that's what we're going to do. So the thing is, Bigfoots don't have horns, I don't think. No proof yet, but I am going to assume that a Bigfoot does not have horns. So we're going to do this two ways. You can do it two ways. You can ink up the whole thing and then just wipe off the ink on the horn. Sometimes that can leave a little shadow though. So I'm hopefully going to put a Post-it note over his horn. Sorry if my head's in the way. I got to see what I'm doing. I want to make sure I cover all the horn part. He looks like he's got flags coming out of his head. Okay, then we're going to ink him up with Memento. Let's do his face one more time. And let's pull those off. And hopefully the ink didn't get on the horns. It doesn't look like it. So we're going to go for it and see how it looks. Pretty good. I got a little speck of black, but we're going to die cut this, so I don't think that's going to show, but I have my sand eraser. Let's see if we can get it off. That's going to be die cut off pretty much anyway. Perfect. Look, he looks like a Bigfoot already, right? Okay, so now we're going to take some of our skin tone colors. And what I'm going to, on his tongue, I'm using this one. It's just the 1000. I just kind of wanted a pink tongue there. And then I have not the darkest. I have the next two darker. So I've got the 400 and the 200. And the 400 is the darker. So I'm going to start out with this one, if I can get the lid off. And I'm going to color the top of his head with the dark brown. Okay, then we're going to do a little bit of our shading. Okay, doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to do some coloring in just a minute. Okay, that's probably good for our coloring. So let's take a lighter one. We're going to do his face. I was going to draw in his eyes and I forgot to do that. That's okay. I'm going to show you how to do some open eyes. I'll show you on my scratch paper here. We'll stamp another one. Because that's the one thing that I wish his eyes were open, but I'll show you how to do open eyes. You gotta do it before you color though. That's why I forgot to do it. If you watch the video, Saturday I did Googly Eyes because we did him as a Halloween monster. So you could add Googly Eyes. We'll see what Googly Eyes look on him. But, you know, I don't know. No guarantees. Try to do a little blending here so that shading's not quite so harsh. And I always end up extra coloring. That's okay. I feel like Bigfoots are dark, or on the darker shade. I've not seen a Bigfoot, no idea. I'm gonna go back over his head with the light because this has a little reddish tone in it, which I really like that color. I missed a spot. Okay. We're going to die cut our Yeti out. This is the best thing about these having these dies. So quick to cut them out. Hold on, let me make a spot in my die cut and emboss machine. I did steal my magnetic plate because my other one was starting to come apart, which is why we're not carrying those right now. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out soon. So I'm cheating just a little. All right, oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna cut the horns off. We don't need those. It's kind of wavy die cut, so don't just cut them straight off. You gotta do a little wave so it looks cohesive. Let's see how it looks with Googly Eyes. I'm gonna grab a scrap of, I'm gonna grab a scrap of white just so we can see, I can show you how to draw open eyes. I'm not gonna worry about the horns right now. We're just gonna stamp the top of them. Okay, so to do some open eyes, you're going to take you can take your black Stampin' Write marker, or if you have a, just like a little felt tip pen or something, just take his eyes and fill out the circles. That one, try to make them the same size. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am not a drawer. That's why I like stamping. If you're a good drawer, you can draw. And then give them a little eyeball, just like that. You can do better. But if you can draw, it's easy to add eyes. I can't draw, therefore not so easy for me. Okay, I'm just gonna see what our Yeti looks like with Googly Eyes. It may not be good. This is my stock. I have many tubs of Googly Eyes. Some have big eyeballs, some have small ones. I don't think I'm gonna put Googly Eyes on him because he's cute as he is. So let's bring in our card, dimensionals. Pop him up. Probably don't need that many, but we're gonna just go for it. All right. I'm actually gonna put him kind of off the edges of our background. So cute. So let's do a sentiment. So we have, Campology has several sentiments, but this one I thought was the best for this one. You brighten my path, just because having a Bigfoot on your card is super funny. So we're gonna take hopefully, I seem to have lost my piece of cardstock that I'm supposed to put on for my sentiment. Hold on a sec. I had it here a minute ago, but you know how that goes. I have to just cut another one. All right, I'm using yellow, which I'm using Daffodil Delight. We're gonna cut a 5/8 of an inch. We'll go from this side, 5/8 of an inch. Don't know what happened to my banner. Disappeared in the mess on my desk somehow. Okay, so let's do You Brighten My Path, which I do have, and we're gonna use early espresso ink, which I don't have. It's in a project somewhere in a basket, so I'm just gonna use my spot. You Brighten My Path. I'm gonna do a practice down here. Okay, it tends to go down, so let's do a little bit up. Nope, didn't push hard enough. Flip it over. Let's try this one more time. Still at a little bit of an angle. All right, I'm gonna give myself one more chance. Okay, third time's the charm. There we go. Okay, we're gonna cut just a little flag right here. You brighten my path. All right, we gotta have some sort of an embellishment. So let's tie a little bit of a loopy bow with our linen thread. Okay. Just like this, we're gonna adhere it on. Let's use some seal to stick this on. Hold it in place. And then we'll grab a couple of dimensionals. And since I brought him out here, I'm going to bring it out over here. So we're kind of breaking the wall of our what do you call it? Breaking the wall of our scene. This is the inside. This says you brighten my path, so I'm just going to kind of leave it open for writing, because this could go for a thank you card. It could just be a birthday card or a thinking of you. So I'm going to leave that open, and we're just going to do a few trees right here in the bottom. Not very straight trees, but you know what? It's okay. Glue this inside. And we are all done. But you could use any trees for the background. Happy Trails would be fun. Enjoy Today is another one. You could use any of these sentiments for this, because I just think this is the funnest card ever. And if you have any Bigfoot enthusiasts out there, perfect for them. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed today's project. Make sure to click subscribe in the link at the bottom of the video description so you don't miss out on future videos. I have another one for you on Thursday featuring this. We're going to do even something else with this stamp set. So super excited about this one, and I will see you soon. Thanks for stopping by. All right, bye-bye.